Sponsored by Audible. Go to audible.com/cow or text the word cow to 500-500 to get a free audiobook today.
If you grew up in the Bible Belt as I did, you know that there are two distinct brands of Christianity these days. There is liberal Christianity,
I'm not one of those judgmental Christians.
and there is conservative Christianity.
It all started when they took prayer out of schools.
I'm trying to figure out how to describe the difference if you didn't grow up in the Christian bubble. Basically, conservative Christianity it's a bubble of people that are aware they're in a bubble and they don't really mind it one bit. In fact, they think it's a good thing to be in this bubble. And liberal Christianity is all the people who didn't like the fact they were in a bubble, so they went and joined a new bubble. In short, both bubbles feel betrayed by the other bubble. I hope that helps make this make sense. I wouldn't call it a civil war, but I would call it an uncivil war. See, conservative Christianity tends to look at the past as an ideal.
I wish the founding fathers were my dad.
And liberal Christianity sees the past as a cautionary tale, a bad thing.
Look, I hate to bring up the Crusades every chance I get, but...
And since they can't agree about the past, they disagree about the present.
all I'm saying is that traditions are there for a reason. Straying from them is a slippery slope. Clinging to these antiquated traditions is the reason that my generation is leaving the church.
And because they disagree about everything, they just segregate. They stay apart. While one side is planning potlucks, the other side is doing life together. While one side is at that trendy coffee shop talking about Jesus, the other side is thanking him for a delicious Cracker Barrel meal across town. Their paths never cross except for on Facebook, and God forbid their paths cross on Facebook. The sad part is that one of the main things that unifies each group is just how much they hate the other group.
We're the good Christians because we're not like those Christians.
In my opinion, even calling them Christian is incredibly generous.
Well, Christians are supposed to be generous, so...
Well, that's another reason we're better than them.
Ah, true.
Now, I know what you're asking. Jordan, which side are you on? I mean, that last skit was pretty critical of the liberal Christians, so you must be on the conservative camp side, right? Well, hang on just a minute because it's a little bit more complicated than that. How do I say this? Let me give you an example to kind of illustrate what I'm trying to say. Let's talk about church. If you try to tell a conservative Christian that you haven't been to church in a while, it's not pretty.
You haven't been to church in... why would you...
I mean, that's how it feels. It's really a little bit more like this.
What church do you go to?
Oh, I'm kind of between churches right now.
Oh.
The only way I can describe this face is I'm worried you're going to hell, but I'm trying to play it cool. But just as annoying to me are the liberal Christians who try to rationalize why they don't go to church.
See, there is a fundamental misunderstanding in America about what church is. Church is not a building. Church is a place I don't go to because it's boring.
Like they're so above just the way things have always been done. So I'm just kind of caught in between. Everybody's kind of annoying to me because here's the thing. In a lot of ways, I think both sides are actually pretty similar. They just don't realize it. For example, the subject of bad words. Okay, if you are a conservative Christian, bad words are just that, bad. And when you hear someone say them, you are very disappointed. I cannot believe they used a mild profanity in this song!
What? But how? I thought this band, they're supposed to be...
I know.
Christian! Liberal Christians are a lot more loose when it comes to these words. But since they grew up being told bad words are bad, they think they're super edgy for using them. So edgy. Whoa, did you just say a bad word? You must be a really cool person.
Seriously, why do Christians make such a big deal about saying It's just letters in a specific order, right? Look. I'm an enlightened person. You're an enlightened person too. And we express that through the use of 4-letter words.
Yeah.
So regardless of whether you're a liberal or conservative Christian, all Christians are making a big deal about bad words. Some of them are just making a big deal about how they're not making a big deal. Or how about politics? Certainly there's no agreement on this topic, right? Conservative Christians vote Republican and liberal Christians vote Democrat. But how is that the same, you ask? Well, you have to look at the reasoning. See, the conservative Christian grows up being told this.
Republicans may not be perfect, but they're doing the best they can to stand up against the evil Democrats.
But then some of these kids grow up and decide that, you know what, my parents who raised me, clothed me, fed me, kept me alive, they're idiots. Look, Democrats may not be perfect, but they are doing the best they can to stand against the evil Republicans. I'm so glad I think for myself now. Or how about the Bible? This one's fun. Liberal Christians think that conservative Christians take the Bible too literally. And conservative Christians think that liberal Christians don't respect the Bible at all. But there is one thing about the Bible that I think both sides agree on.
Christians are so legalistic about the Bible. It's a book. Look, I do my best to live by the parts that are applicable to my life. No, the Bible should be appreciated and respected the exact way that I grew up interpreting it.
They both want the Bible to fit their current lifestyle. Except it probably shouldn't. That's kind of the point of the Bible. Look guys, here's the bottom line. If you think that all traditions are 100% correct and that there's nothing we could possibly have misunderstood or be wrong about or do differently moving forward, well, that's pretty arrogant. And on the flip side, if you think that all tradition is worthless because now we're enlightened and all the old ways are dumb and stupid, well, that's pretty arrogant too. Maybe the great irony is that Christians spend all this time arguing with and hating each other because the other side is ruining everything when actually, that's the reason things are a mess. Stay tuned for bloopers! Guys, audiobooks are a great sidekick for summer activities. Whether you're at the beach, jogging, road tripping, audiobooks are a great way to enjoy books you love while doing things you love. Audible has the largest selection of audiobooks on this planet, which lets you fill your summer with big ideas like the ones found in the great book Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. Definitely a very, very insightful book that works really well in audio form. Audible also helps you listen to more books by letting you switch seamlessly between devices, picking up exactly where you left off. Whether you're listening on your phone, through a car, on a tablet, at home, on an Amazon Echo, you can get through tons of books while doing almost anything. Audible members get a credit every month, good for an audiobook in the store, regardless of price, and unused credits roll over to the next month. Plus, your books are yours to keep. With Audible, you can go back and re-listen anytime, even if you cancel your membership. If you want a 30-day trial and your first audiobook for free, go to audible.com/cow or text cow to 500-500. Again, listen to me. If you want a free audiobook, free, go to audible.com/cow or text cow to 500-500. Bloopers, Christian!
That was really good. Let's do it one more time.
Christian!
Cool, let's just do it one more time.
I thought that this band is supposed
That's good.
Christian! Christian!
Cool.
I thought that one was
That was good.
That was the best.